Hello everyone, and welcome back to Towns. So, I just spent the last, just over an hour recording, and had a whole bunch of massive sieges that have raped my ass, discovered a whole bunch of new features, and then promptly deleted it. Because I am an idiot. So, let's walk you through what I have done. Bunch of sieges. There's I'm guessing it's a new mob. It's an angry turtle. And yeah, it hurts. Lost a bunch of guys, lost a bunch of heroes, got a bunch of heroes. And built this ugly piece of horse crap. Yep. Isn't it purty? That's the floor of the second floor. Stairway going up. This is the inside. I haven't decorated it at all. It looks like crap. I have discovered that sieges actually spawn on level 12 now. Let's see if we can find where. Yeah, one of them spawned in this room, and it was a doozy. But my whole defensive measure here ended up taking care of a good chunk of it, weakened them enough that my guards could deal with them. The second siege that came in the dungeon came through and, just walked through it like it wasn't there. I've learnt that I had a siege over here, and as soon as it came in, I locked these doors. And they just stood there. They couldn't do anything because there's no path to come over here. And over here, where I locked the doors, there was no path because the doors were locked. And I'm guessing that if you lock the door before they path to it, the pathfinding doesn't see that as a viable option. That's my guess, because they just stood there. As soon as I unlocked it, the second I unlocked it, bang, they just tore through to it. This area here is now completely blocked off. That is done, so I'm gonna rip all of this down eventually, and we'll use this for something, possibly more farms. Maybe we'll move these farms over there so it makes more sense, I guess. They've added a servers option. I started off on the home screen where there was a servers option for buried towns. So what you can do when you start a new town, you can go in and actually bury, or when you select buried towns, it gives you the option for a local or, what was it? Well, local or server. Duh. And if you choose server, whatever servers you have configured, you select whichever server it is, and then you go over and it will automatically pick a town and bury it for you. That's pretty much it. You don't get to pick the town. Right now I'm just idling these guys, trying to increase their happiness. A couple things here. When I was asking about having a average happiness meter up here or somewhere, yeah, they've implemented that right there. Average happiness. That makes me happy. I love that. That just, yeah, that's the best. It's not really, but I love it. You can fast forward now, and it disables the button with the increased speed and decreased speed. which is quite cool. I don't think they've changed much else. Right now I'm running with sieges off because I don't want to have to deal with all of that while I'm explaining what I have done. And I'm kind of cheating a bit by also idling. So my plan here, I want to do similar to what I did over here with this. Just build this massive channel of traps. Because I had a siege, pretty bad one, that spawned here. And I had my soldier group here as, you know, a patrol group. They're just waiting. And they come through. By the time I lost 2 guys, it was a bad siege. It would have raped my face. And they were so weak by the time they got here. My guys just took them out. And that I only had 7 soldiers at the time, I think. Like now I've got I had 7 soldiers in this group, and then I dumped half of my gatherers, or not my gatherers, my duelers into this group. I think I had 27 at one point, like total, not in the one group. So that works out really well. Why is this? Oh, it's too high. That's why. Yeah, whatever. Not too worried about it. Oh, autosave. I gotta change that. You also missed me derping around. Where is it? Right here. Derping around with this. I was always like up here, and I would put the blocks. And you know what happens when you do that? They just drop because there's nothing. They bring them, they just drop them because I was too high. I should have been here, or well, here when placing this row. Yeah, that was derpy. So this is going to be a 2-floor tavern. Nothing spectacular. So I think that is pretty much all. Oh, there was an other item. Where is it? Right here. The shrine. This is cool. This is part of the hero reincarnation system. So like you lose Sir Punchwood, you can use that shrine and have a chance of resurrecting him. My speech bubble is bubbling speechily. So yeah, that's pretty much where I am sitting. I've also noticed, had a Ghost of Past Heroes spawn here, and my guy that was just on his way to bed came by, went, "Oh, you're dead." Boof. Had a hero come in, same thing as here, Ghost of Past Heroes, and fought with it for, 20 seconds or so. Where my guy was just like, lol, gone. And he wasn't even a soldier, he was just a regular schmuck. So I think I'm doing pretty good. How are you guys? You guys still are pissy. Maybe I should put hauling. Clean up those corpses. We'll do everything. We'll just put you guys back, because yeah, you're just making shit. That's fine. You're just killing shit. So I think all these corpses lying around just... Oh, good. You guys got some pretty good stuff going on now. So you guys are going to go into duelers. I like just having the one group. You guys just do all. Except feed. You don't feed. Because nobody likes it when you feed. Yeah, this is mostly just going to be us waiting for these guys to kind of clean themselves up. Not going to be very exciting because all of the exciting crap happened with the file that I deleted because I'm a retard. Stupid me. Actually, let's go here. Bring you up to level 2. There. So now they will only pick up from this level. So that should expedite the corpse removal system from this level, which is what I think is causing a lot of the unhappiness. Something else that I did is I was looking at the mod system, and I tried to create a mod that would change the sounds. Basically, it would change the death sounds, because I cannot stand the female death sound. It's grating. Like, it really should be the same as the male one, only in a female voice. That's my opinion of it. So, but it didn't take. Like, there was no way I could get it to actually accept it. All it did was just use the default stuff. So, I don't know. If anybody happens to know the correct method to do that, let me know. Because I looked in the XML files to see if it referenced a specific file, and it doesn't. It references a reference to the specific file. Like, it's, what is it? It's like XL male dead, I think. I can't remember off the top of my head. And the file is like XL underscore male dead. So it's got to be a hard reference in the code itself to that file name from that reference, because I didn't find it in any of the XML files, and I searched the whole directory. So I don't know. I'm at a loss. Overall happiness 16, so it's not doing too crappy. Because that is one thing that I want to do. I've been looking at it. There's a couple other mods that I would like to do, and I've actually thought about doing a video on me creating those mods. But first I got to figure out, you know, what exactly I want them to do. And I still haven't figured out how to get, you know, this to, you know, stop telling me about starved crap. Tell me, like, I don't know how I would classify this. But, you know, deaths, caravan arrivals, you know, the caravan stuff, deaths, possibly this daunted, like the status effects. Although that seems to be more of a combat right there. Like, that should be more in combat to me. But just the major things. Somebody died. A caravan is here. That's pretty much all I can think of right now. You guys really suck at this, you know, hauling crap. That's not priorities. That's priorities. Oh, hauling is the lowest. Yeah, let's move that up. I moved trading all the way to the top because when I'm trading, I want that to be number 1. I still haven't looked at the hanging lamp, to be honest. Let's take a quick boo. And hanging lamp. Yeah, this is not the same one still. What is that? A bone torch. Interesting. That looks kind of cool. Where would be a good place for this? Yeah, let's drop it right there. Oh, bloody hell. Really? I said make me one of those. I'm sure I said always keep one of those. Empty bottle, poison bottle. Grr. Arg. Or is it arg grr? Come on, guys. Clean this mess up. Clean it up. Oh, we got a caravan. Does caravan have anything good? Oh, you got the blessed iron pressed. The blessed iron pressed plate. Yeah. These iron bars, I haven't really looked at them at all. But I am going to trade that. And I'm not even going to ask for anything. Or, well, I'm not going to give him anything. Caravan is leaving town. The blessed iron breastplate. Anybody here? How is that? Uh-huh. Alright, it was shit. Why did I buy that? Maybe I should start looking at stats of things instead of just prices. Oh. Dum da dum dum dum. Anybody have anything? Whoa. Damage is minus 100. Right. So everybody has better. Really? Wow. You know what's really stupid? I purchased that twice. Yep. Don't buy the blessed iron. It is crap. Alright. Well, I think that it's just gonna be me staring at this screen for a bit. So I'm gonna let this idle for a bit, and I will be back with you when we are able to do something that's not just stare blankly at the screen. Alright, so I shall return. Alright, welcome back. So we've got a good majority of this cleaned up. Didn't get any new townies, but my overall happiness is 39. And I forgot what I was doing for a second. Bone door. Can finally get that there. Oh yeah. So, had a couple caravans, bought a bunch of crud, placed it kind of haphazardly. Filled in a lot of places. Got these chests in the tavern rooms. Put a whole bunch more crap in the barracks. This is all that's left over. It was 2 or 3 caravans. I can't quite remember. Filled that in. Got some these bonsai trees kicking around. Little spherical bush garden. This crap here. I've got them harvesting wood like insaneness. Whatever. And this is good. So we're getting there. You know, things are slightly less miserable. And I had to get them to build a bunch more ice chests. Because, yeah, these were all full. Now we've got some excess space. This is good. So we can clean up everything. Still got some human remains. So let's bring this down. I ended up just setting it to, you know, 1. so that they would just pull here. This is all they were required to do. I wanted them to do it. I wanted them to do it now. So I think we're doing pretty good right now. So I think I'm actually going to just kind of leave it here for today. What happened? A pig starved. Yay! There is... What was it? There was something else I found that I thought was cool. Like, this has its own category now. I don't recall it having its own category. Oh yeah, the writables. So these are all writable stuff. So you can actually write on them. So, like, this is group 1 barracks. So what I can do is add new text. Barracks. And now it'll say barracks. Okay. I added text, but I didn't add it. Barracks. Okay, so it adds it to the bottom anyway. So now we can actually label things. And I think that saves with the berry data. So potentially we're getting to like custom map area here. I'm not sure. We will see how everything pans out. I would love to see a map editor similar to MCEdit be developed. But from what I've read on the forums, that isn't anywhere near available to be done. Saw a couple forum posts on it, and the developers, now these are older posts, so could have changed drastically. Okay, lighting lights up the outside, and that looks just horrible. Anyway, back to my thought process. The developers have said that the way that the save file is structured, I guess, it's not really possible to do. I'm not quite sure on that. But again, that was older. So the way it is now, because they've revamped the save system, it might very well be possible. That bird was freaking me out. I thought it was like lightning or something in the trees. I'm like, what the shit? Anyway, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you all for watching. You guys have a great day. Take care.